Hi guys, thought I'd explain my last video. So I have 3 hives that I'm suspecting have been poisoned. This doesn't mean someone's come along and sprayed them and killed them off that way. It could be as simple as some farmers spraying their fields and the bees going foraging on those plants that have been sprayed. That's it. When I first found them, I've got a YouTube video coming out soon where I found the discovery, and my first thought was either pesticide or CBPV, so chronic bee paralysis virus. There's quite a lot of overlap with symptoms between them both. They both cause trembling in the bees, they both cause bees to die on the floor, and yeah, it can both cause colony collapse, which is not great. The main differences between them both is that with chronic bee paralysis virus, you usually get black bees before it gets to a state where the colony starts dying off. So these black bees are bees that are shuddering and stuff like that, and the other bees are starting moving them and plucking them, and they have all the hair plucked off them. That's why they look like black shiny bees. I'll see if I can put a picture up like here somewhere for you to see. You don't tend to get that when it comes to pesticide or some poisoning event. Another point is that when it's pesticides, you tend to find bees dead all over the apiary, which I have found. I found piles of bees all over the apiary, really. Generally with CBPV, I need to get those letters in the right way, you find them just at the entrance and on the floor of the hive. Now, I found a big pile of dead bees outside these colonies and on the floor, littering the floor as well. So it's touch and go which one it is. I've sent off an email to the NBU, National Bee Unit, yesterday, and they got back in touch, and they seem to think it's poisoning more than chronic bee paralysis virus. I've sent them a load of pictures, some videos of what's going on with the twitching and stuff like that. But yeah, either way, it's not good. I'm losing 3 colonies in front of my very eyes, and it's very sad. If it turns out to be chronic bee paralysis virus, there's not really any treatment for that. It's a virus, you just have to let it play out. And most of the time it just means that the bees are dying out. In many cases, it's actually better for the bees if you cull them, which is heartbreaking to me because I treat my colonies like anyone would treat their cat or dog. Probably don't scritch them as much as people do. But yeah, it is heartbreaking for me to cull a colony. So yeah, I'm waiting to see what the NBU say. They're going to give me a call the next day or so, and I may end up getting one of them to come down and have a look at the colonies themselves and make a decision. Either way, it's not great news. Quite sad about it.